6:51, your Friday morning smart start at sunrise. Some breaking developments overnight.
Oh, yes. A 60-year-old man is unfortunately passed away after getting hit by a car in Rochester. Reportedly happening just after 9:15 last night near Driving Park Avenue and Lark Street. That man was trying to cross the road when he was hit. But police do say that the driver of the striking car, a man in his 30s, did stay on the scene and is cooperating with investigators. They have also ruled out alcohol or drugs as a factor in this case. Further breaking news, an early morning house fire in the city. News 8 at the scene of a multi-family property off Martin Street where our crew was able to witness heavy damage to the back of that building. People standing outside as well as firefighters responding, but no word yet on any possible cause or any reports of injuries. We'll of course keep you updated throughout our sunrise show. We've still got a few 10 minutes left here and some cut-ins throughout the CBS This Morning and RochesterFirst.com. Now, a tentative agreement in a lawsuit against the state's marijuana licensing process, it might bring some relief to dozens of farmers and potential dispensary owners in our area. Today's Cannabis Control Board meeting will consider the measure in a vote, and the card program has been on hold 4 months as the state defends itself against multiple lawsuits. Several businesses and individuals have disagreed with the way the state has chosen to roll out the program, but that meeting will start at 10 a.m.
Also today, some relief coming here for Hyundai owners in the Rochester area. The automaker is offering free software upgrades downtown beginning in a couple of hours as part of a nationwide effort to reduce the high number of stolen cars. Those eligible will get new wheel lock installations and a software update that takes anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to process. This is all seen as an added layer of defense.
Well, the latest on the deadly shooting of a teen suspect during a confrontation with state troopers in the Finger Lakes now.
The 17-year-old's family tells News 8 they are devastated. They also have questions about this narrative from state police on what troopers say happened. Aran Spitzer here in the studio with that story. Aran.
The 17-year-old family members say they're not sure the shooting and struggle that followed happened the way police are saying, and they're wondering whether it could have been handled differently from the start. This all unfolded Wednesday night on Route 64 when state police investigated allegations of a person at a home talking about killing someone. According to state police, while interviewing the teen, he pulled a knife and lunged at the trooper, causing both of them to fall to the ground. When they got up, they say the boy charged at the trooper with the knife, which is when the trooper fired his gun and killed the teen. By law, anytime someone is killed by law enforcement, members of the state attorney general's office step in to investigate. They released a statement saying they have already started that process, adding a knife was found at the scene. News 8 spoke to the teen's grandfather, who said he'd been struggling with mental health issues, and they are left wondering whether the right people were sent to deal with what may have been a mental health crisis. Brennan, Michaela, back to you.
Ron, thank you. Down the thruway, one of the gun companies named in a civil lawsuit related to the Buffalo Tops mass shooting is trying to have the case against it dismissed. Mean Arms is accused of deceptively marketing one of its lock devices, which the shooter removed from his gun. According to the plaintiff's attorneys, the lock claims to make certain weapons comply with New York state law without actually doing so. The defense says the case should be thrown out because the lock qualifies as a component of the rifle, not an accessory. Diwali is one of the biggest Hindu festivals celebrated anywhere around the world.
And last night, for the very first time, State Senator Jeremy Cooney, he was the first elected official to host a Diwali event here in Rochester. Diwali is also known as the Festival of Lights. Cooney explains that the 5-day festival marks the start of the Hindu New Year and holds significant religious and cultural value. He's very excited to bring this tradition, which represents spiritual victory of light over darkness, to bring that to Rochester.
We can turn on the news, we can read the paper, and there's so much negativity. And those are challenges that we have to face. But what I'm focused on is what are those moments of brightness? What are those positive lights that we can lift up and help celebrate? So in the moments that we have challenges, there are still good people and good things happening here in Rochester and across New York State. And Diwali is an opportunity to recognize and celebrate that.
He and others lit the diya, or the candle, participated in a blessing by a Hindu priest, and enjoyed some cultural performances and food.
Sunrise traffic here approaching official sunrise in about 8-10 minutes or so. You can see some of that out on the west side. If you step outside your front door this morning, beautiful sunrise.
Yeah, really
some
nice.
Red and pink in the sky.
Whoa,
yeah. Yeah. Have those sunglasses with you and the rain jacket for later on. We'll talk to James about that in just a second. But first, just a traffic alert coming up in about 2 2 hours. Part of the inner loop will be shut down with DOT teams working to make repairs. They have to fix the guardrails here after that semi flipped over earlier this week, leaving the rig driver with a severe arm injury. The closure runs between Bittner Street and North Clinton Avenue there on the inner loop. The eastbound lanes will be blocked, one left lane as well going westbound. They should clear out by about 3. Now over to James, as promised, with that forecast. Just about 60 this morning waking up.
Yeah, that was a neat camera view. You can see what the sunrise is doing, illuminating the ground in red.
Right. I was thinking that actually. I was like, why does it look so red this morning?
Yeah, sunrise is at 7:06, so we're in that twilight zone right now where you get that really pretty color. So if you're watching us, just look out the window, look east. Really gorgeous there. We go from 0 to 100. Chance for rain today.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank you so much, James. Thank you for sharing your morning with us here on News 8.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.